Hello, guys. How are you doing today? As you know, today we're starting COP29 in Baku, Azerbaijan. And halfway through, not halfway through, you know what happened actually, obviously, last week, election in the US, right? So, and the result was actually quite surprising for some of us, right? And we have Mr. Trump coming back into office. So, Mr. Trump, meaning that obviously we're not sure whether the US will actually stay within the Paris Agreement. Most likely they won't do that. So, and I know, obviously, as we're thinking about that, some people may start thinking, okay, what's the point of having CUP? What's actually CUP doing? Because there's been a lot of criticism around CUP. And actually, what I want to do this week, I want to talk about the achievement of CUP ever since it was created to give you a sense of actually why it is needed. Yeah, and we can talk about that. So, we're going to talk about today about the foundation, laying the foundation for global climate action. So that's what we would do. So stay tuned, please, guys. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? I'm very delighted to see you here. So my name is Tony Chu. I'm the founder of Renewables in Africa. What we do is very simple. We raise awareness about renewables energy in Africa, but also across the globe. If you are a project developer, if you're an APC company, if you are an investor or supplier, you want to tap into Africa, this is excellent. I want to support. I want to support, to make sure that you actually succeed in your entrance into the continent. And there's two key questions you want to solve. Number one, how can I obviously reduce my business development cost? And number two, how can I fast track access to customer? I can help you with both. That's why I want you to book a meeting with me. We can talk about that and you can let me know obviously what your challenge here is. And I can show you what we've done to other people and demonstrate why I believe it will succeed as well for you. Now, talking about the foundation of global climate action and also the birth of COP, how did it happen to set up the stage for that global cooperation? Because that's what we have. So, we have the UNFCCC, right? Which is role it's to manage the COP. In fact, COP was born from the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. That's the UNFCCC, as we should say. And it was signed in 1992 at the Earth Summit in Rio de Janeiro. And what it did is actually it's establishing a global commitment to stabilize greenhouse gases concentration and prevent dangerous interference with the climate. And the first COP was actually in 1995. It was held in Berlin. Yes. So it was a significant milestone, for the world to agree to enhance the climate action framework. So if you think about that, so next year we're actually going to be celebrating the 30 years anniversary of COP. Yes, already. Yeah, that's why I say COP29 next year, COP 30. And the meeting obviously led to the Berlin Mandate. The Berlin Mandate paved the way for binding commitment in subsequent protocol, right? So this is how we actually created a platform for global discussion. So COP create an essential stage for government, for scientists, for civil society to discuss climate challenges collaboratively. Very important, collaboratively. That's the key word here. So this is the first step, towards bringing climate change into global political discourse. And we also needed to recognize in those conversations, developed versus developing nation. It's not exactly the same thing. So what COP actually did, COP established the principle of common but differentiated responsibility to recognize that obviously we are not necessarily actually located at the same position. Right? We want to acknowledge the historical emission by developed countries and also the greater responsibility for climate action. So from its inception, so COP established a structure that still guide climate negotiation today. So it wasn't perfect. Yeah, it's not meant to be perfect, guys, but it laid the foundation for international cooperation. So what do you think is the most important outcome from COP early days? What would you say? I want to hear from you. But hopefully, it gives you an idea what we have in here. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do all throughout this week. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like the video, to comment, share people that you know, and have a great cup if you are in Baku. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye bye.